And I'm not going to tell you no lie. I was like saying to myself, like when Lana was asking Nick, like, do you want to go on this date? I wanted him to say no.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. Hey girl, hey. So today we are going to be reviewing Too Hot to Handle season 4 episode 9. Let's get into it. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, okay? Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. It really helps it travel through this crazy algorithm. So please be sure to do that. Now, let's get into it. So this episode opens up with Sean asking Jawa to share a bed with him and her kind of contemplating the idea. And then we find out that she has decided to share a bed with him. But before she just goes to get in a bed with him and blindsides Nick, she chooses not to do that, which tells me that other people had the option to do that as well. And they kind of did it for shock value. But I appreciated her going to talk to Nick to let him know, hey, listen, I'm going to share a bed with him tonight. And that just, my heart was breaking for Nick, okay? Like for real. So then Jawa goes to get in the bed with Sean and everybody is shocked, jaws on the floor. It is just crazy. Like, wow, she really went and slept in the bed with him. Whew. So then it's the next morning and I loved what Nick said. Nick said he's never gonna persuade somebody that like he is who they should be with. And I was like, that's right. Like he wants things to come to him naturally. He doesn't want to have to persuade somebody like, you should choose me because this, because that, because this. Like, no. And that's what I meant too before when I said about like the fighting for her. Like, no, it's no way for him to fight for her when for one, he didn't do anything wrong. And then she also willingly chose to go and pursue and connect with somebody else. So it's really nothing that he could do, but it sucks. And my heart was really breaking for him this episode and last episode. Like, oh my gosh. So then the boys talk to Creed and then he's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna talk to Imogen one more time and just tell her that I'm unavailable and I'm focusing on Flavia. Now we knew that wasn't gonna happen. Then Creed and Imogen talk and like we knew, he did not say anything to her about focusing on Flavia and him being unavailable. He is just an idiot. Like, I'm sorry. He is an idiot. Like, he just lies for no reason. You are in a situation where if like we see what Jawa is doing, if you really wanted to get to know Imogen and like kind of like see what's up with Flavia, like I feel like you should just say that. It's better to just be upfront and honest because you know how, because you did it with Sophie. You had no issue doing it with Sophie. So you are capable of doing it. You just don't want to, which is why he's an idiot. So the two strongest couples get to go on a date. Obviously, we know Seb and Kayla are one of the strongest couples. And since Imogen and Nick are kind of like Lil Rocky and she slept with Sean last night, I don't even think they in the running. So we get Britton and James as the second strongest couple and they get to go on a date. And I was very happy that they got a green light finally because Britton has been needing a green light. But I felt her when she was like, what if when we kiss it's not like giving what it's supposed to have gave? Because that can happen. If you wait too long to like have some sort of physical contact with somebody, it could be very awkward. And then I also feel like sometimes you don't have that with somebody. And then sometimes the person just don't know how to kiss. I remember I had a boyfriend that I liked so much. I really liked him, but he cannot kiss to save his life. I was younger, so I didn't feel that he would be able to handle it if I was like, let me teach you how to kiss. Because you know how men can be very insecure. So it just was like, I just had to put up with the bad kissing because I liked him. But like he could not kiss to save his life. It was actually awful. But anyways, this ain't got nothing to do with me. So then Alana wants to talk to Jawa alone. And she's basically like, look, Pooh, you've been taking way too long to make this decision. Okay, you have a decision to make. You can get a date, right? And it can either be Nick, it can either be Sean. Okay, they both will be waiting for you. And whoever you choose to go on a date with is who you will choose. And I'm not going to tell you no lie. I was like saying to myself, like when Lana was asking Nick, like, do you want to go on this date? I wanted him to say no. Because I was like, she's going to pick Sean. Nick, don't go on a date because you're going to be hurt. You're going to be sitting there waiting on her and she ain't never going to show. Oh my gosh, Nick, don't do it. But he agrees to go, right? So then we see Sean at the table and Nick at the table. And I'm telling you, I just knew she was going to pick Sean. And then back at the dressing room, the girls chat. I think it was the girls and the guys, or no, it was just the girls. The girls chat about like the whole situation with Jawa and Nick and Sean. And Dom hit the nail on the head when she said, no, I think that Sean is her comfort zone because there's not a real connection there. So she's like, maybe I should do this just because I don't have to challenge myself to really try and connect with him. Whereas with Nick, it's scary to her because there is a real connection there, a deep connection. She knows that he will, well, at least I feel, be careful with her and love her and all of that stuff. And she is terrified. So then we see Jawa chooses Nick. Period. I was like, yes, because girl, you had something good here before Sean came in and you got distracted by all of that body. And it's like, focus on what you have because the external looks cannot take you the long haul. Okay. So I was really happy that she chose Nick. And I was just hoping that he was going to be receptive because, you know, they kind of like, she kind of like had Kiss said before and didn't tell him. And then he found out in a group setting and then like this. So it just was kind of like, oh, I don't want Nick to like have reached his breaking point and then you missed out, you know? So that was really nice. I was just like, good for you, sis. And then I also, while watching them and listening to them talk and communicate on their date, I love Nick's mindset. I love the way that he thinks. He's very patient and intentional about the things that he says and does. And that is chef's kiss. So then Jawa opens up to Nick. They share a vulnerable moment and then they get a green light. And all is good in the hood. So then Jawa goes to talk to Nick. And I mean, not Nick, to Sean. And she just tells him, you know, that she's sorry, but like she has something with Nick and she really just has to explore that further. And it's like, surely he understands. Like they were cultivating their bond and connection and relationship long before you got there. So like, I feel like he took it very well. He understood. I think like he said, he just got a little ahead of himself. He got too cocky. He thought he had it in the bag. Okay. But love wins, baby. So then Lana summons the group to the cabana and then the episode goes off. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this episode. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Was Jawa breaking your heart while breaking Nick's heart? Like, let me know, because that was really just like hurting me. Okay, so let me know down in the comments what you thought. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.